How do you mean to tame the monster of corruption?
That's a big elephant in the room. But corruption can be tamed. Checks and balances, separation of powers, like I said earlier.
We have them. We have them already.
We don't.
They are not working.
We don't. If you have the president appointing the chief justice, if you're the president appointing the, the IGP, the president appointing everybody, you don't tell me you have appointing parliamentarians to be ministers. You're not telling me you have checks and balances.
He is doing that, and for now it's all been but he is doing that based on the Constitution. That's what the Constitution mandates.
Absolutely. So we'll come back to that. But before we change the Constitution, there has to be selflessness in our leadership to give power and room to various institutions to function on their own, and which we don't have now. But the Constitution will come to it, but we need to...
Let's go to it because time is limited, but let's go to it. What will you do with the Constitution?
It needs to be reviewed.
It needs to be reviewed.
A lot needs to change.
Have you read the contents of the 2010 Constitutional Review Commission's work? Have you read it?
I haven't read it into detail, but I have a fair idea exactly what they're proposing.
Do you subscribe to some of those changes?
I subscribe to most of them.
Like which ones?
Like talking about separating the president from electing the chief justices, what I just said. Article 71.
Office holders
being scrapped because, again, single spine for other people. Article 71, that's the first form of discrimination anyway, which you can talk about. So all those ones I think is very important. I think the Council of State needs to be scrapped.
Council of State ought to be scrapped.
Yep, they have to have a second chamber where we put ex-professionals, ex-IGPs, ex-military commanders, paramount chiefs and so forth to be there to make decisions and advising government. So there's a lot that we need to review as far as the Constitution is concerned. And I think we've started by having these lectures, but you need to move from the drawing board into action. And this is what we bring on the table as a government.
Let's...